everybody, good afternoon and happy Saturday, and we are here at the Exton Mall, and look, a weird giant bowling pin. I don't know what that's all about, bizarre. So I just grabbed myself some pizza from La Marinella Pizzeria. I'm probably completely pronouncing that incorrectly. I've eaten here before. The pizza was absolutely delicious. Some of the best pizza I've had in this area in like forever. It is really, really good. So my question is, was it a fluke? Was the pizza I got here that one time just insanely delicious and now it's not going to be as delicious? We're going to find out. It was not a fluke. That pizza is amazing. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm dressed all spiffy, it's not because I had a job interview, thank God. It's because we actually went and got some family photos taken. Simasicus Jr. is wearing a very nice sweater ensemble underneath his jacket here. But right now he's enjoying some delicious French fries. Yeah, are they yummy? I will assume that means he thinks the French fries are delicious. All right, yeah. I have no idea what he just said. So yes, again, we are here at the mall. We're gonna go do some shopping now. Then I gotta head to Target. I have a lot of stuff to pick up to ship down to Florida for our trip that's in like 10 days. I can't believe it's coming up that quickly. So, all right, we got some shopping to do and then some more shopping to do. Gotta keep that girlish figure. All right, bit of a change of plans. We're actually gonna get our pictures taken with Santa Claus. We're gonna get Simasicus Jr.'s picture taken with Santa Claus. We have not done that yet this year. There was hardly any line here, so we figured, why not just get this done and over with now? But a few strange things. First off, Fast Pass? What is this, Walt Disney World? That's really bizarre. And why is Santa Claus there sitting next to a Santa Claus and a Santa Claus? That's really weird.
You gonna go by yourself, bud?
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Well, all right, we have made it back to Target and all the Black Friday stuff is still out. Very depressing, Black Friday. The weekend is now over. I'm gonna miss it. I can't wait for next year already. I don't think there's anything in here I need to grab though. Of course, I'm gonna look very quickly because you never know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe there's something I do want to still pick up, but I'm thinking probably not. I've looked through this like 3 times already in the last few days, and I think I grabbed everything I wanted to grab. It's not like they have a huge selection. It's not like this is Walmart where I can look through the bins again and probably find something else I want to grab. It's all just the same stuff at every single Target, but it's here. I'm gonna look, but that's not the real reason why we're here at Target. We're here because I need to grab some things for Walt Disney World. As you guys know, in 10 days, oh my gosh, in 10 days, I'm headed to Walt Disney World. I need to pick up some food and some water and stuff like that I need to ship down there because I'm not gonna put that stuff on a plane. I'm not gonna check that stuff. I'm just gonna stick it in a box, slap some postage on it, and ship it to my hotel room so that it's there waiting for me when I arrive. But I need to go buy all that stuff, so let's go do some shopping. So as I always tell you guys, check clearance when you come to Target, and this is exactly why. Cabbage Patch Kids First Christmas. I've been on the hunt for this one. I never see this anywhere except for online for way too much. They're asking $2.66. I'm getting it. All right, back home from our fun-filled evening of lots of photo taking. Simasicus Jr. has been put down to bed, so Mrs. Sickness here and I are going to enjoy the rest of our evening by checking out Gilmore Girls, a year in the life. We're probably not going to get through the whole thing. How many episodes are there? Four episodes. We're probably going to get through like 2 of them tonight. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll finish the next 2 because it is kind of late. It's like 10:30 right now, so there's no way we're staying up till like the crack of dawn to watch Gilmore Girls. As much as I love Gilmore Girls, we're probably going to get through 2 episodes. So we're going to do that tonight. Hopefully the next 2 tomorrow night. But we'll give you our thoughts on the first 2 episodes at least tonight. I'm looking forward to this. I'm a huge Gilmore Girls fan. She's a huge Gilmore Girls fan. Actually, she's the one who got me into Gilmore Girls. So I heard that my love for that show. It's my all-time favorite like TV show. At least TV drama anyway. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. And I'm certainly looking forward to seeing where the story continues. I'm hoping, my hopes are that they do a good job of actually continuing the story because unfortunately for those of you who are into Gilmore Girls, they left the series on a cliffhanger. It's Lorelai and Luke, and they've been fighting, right? They were going to get married, right? And they were fighting and they broke up. and then at the end they kiss, and that's where it ends, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, I think there was a kiss at the end.
Yeah. They're basically they were gonna like make up, and you're like, okay, now what happens? Are they actually gonna get married now? And it ended, and that was the end of the series. So we had no idea what happened. So I'm hoping they do a good job of picking up on that and letting us know where the story is continuing and what happens, and maybe what happened in that time period between then and now, because it does take place X amount of years later, right?
Yeah, it's years later.
It's not a direct continuation. It's like a continuation of like this amount of years later. So hopefully we find stuff out, and I'm hoping it just is as good as the original show. So we'll find out. So, all right, let's watch Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life.
Doing yoga in the aisles, wearing cashmere sweatpants while your comfort dog watches Zoolander 2 on his watch.
I do blood clot prevention foot pumps wearing my Yonoshimo Kanishiri baseball cap while toothpaste dries up a zit on my chin. Wow, winded.
Haven't done that for a while.
Felt good.
Okay, we just got done watching the first 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life. We watched, winter and spring. Apparently, there are 4 episodes, and each episode is going to cover 1 season of the year. So far, what do you think?
It's pretty good. I'm excited.
Just pretty good. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. It has me all like completely wrote back in like the original series did. I think they've done a great job of making it really feel like the original series. Like I was a little leery about that. I know it's the same writer. What's her name? Do you remember her name?
Amy Sherman Palladino.
Sure. So the same writer as the original series. But I was still kind of, all these years later, still kind of leery. Is it going to feel like the same? Because I've seen them try to bring shows back before, and it just kind of feels, there's something about it that feels kind of off and different. But this one, I had to say, feels pretty much like the original series. Maybe a little differences here and there, but for the most part, it's fairly spot on. I love the fact that, like, what most, if not, like, all the cast is back.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy has yet to show up, right?
Not yet, not in the first 2.
Well, she's yet to show up, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so will she show up? I don't know. You heard she's supposed to.
She did an interview and said that she was coming back, so...
So we still have 2 episodes to go. Maybe she'll show up. I don't know. But yet, they've talked about her quite a bit.
Yeah.
But she hasn't shown up yet, so I'm curious to see if she's coming back. But most of the other cast has returned, and what I really like is... they're kind of showing off cast members that maybe, aren't really going to fit in the story and have a big part, like Sebastian Bach and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, just, a little scene where, like, he's there or this girl's there, or this, just little scenes like that to kind of say, hey, remember this person, which is pretty cool. And what I liked about that is they also did, I think, a really good job on showing those characters off. They didn't really make it too cheesy.
Yeah,
like sometimes, sometimes I'll be like, hey, here's this character. Like, why is that person? Why we didn't need to see that person? They make no sense. This way they did it. It kind of made sense. Like they're at they were at the band rehearsal, something like that. So the band members are there. So okay, or just little
town hall meeting in Bevis.
Yeah, town hall meeting. Little things like that where it makes sense. The characters there. They might not be a huge part of the actual story. We may never see them again, but it makes sense why we are seeing them in this little scene. So I like that. Nothing too cheesy, not too many like winks and nods to the original series, which I like. It's not like the first episode of Fuller House, which was just a whole episode that was insanely hard to watch because all it was just winks and nods to the original episode, or original series, which I swear if the whole series was going to be like that, it was going to be horrible. But they didn't really do that. I see, except for the first line between Lorelai and Rory. They had this little
scene.
Yeah, the first scene where they had this, like the first conversation they have, the first scene of the series. They're doing the typical Gilmore Girls, really fast talking, like witty conversation type of thing that typical Gilmore Girl type conversation. And at first, I gotta be honest, when that scene started, I was like, oh no, like they're not gonna make this really cheesy and just try to just cram like, oh, this is the original series like down your throat. But they actually kind of made it a joke. Like, they made a joke about it, and I was like, okay, that was pretty cool. And then the whole rest of everything after that was no more like winks and nods. I mean, they certainly made references and stuff, but not in a cheesy kind of like, hey, remember this from the first series? Nothing like that. And I really thought that was a really good way to go about doing the series. So that was awesome. Again, we're 2 episodes in. I'm loving it. We just ended on a cliffhanger. Rory, things aren't going so well for her with her job or career as a writer, and she's coming back home now. But what's gonna happen?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, spoiler alert. We have no idea. So, well, hopefully they've seen it by now. It's been out for like 2 days now. But we have no idea what's gonna happen now. So we would love to stay up and watch more, but it's about 2:00 in the morning right now. I still have editing to do and some stuff to shoot for you guys.
Our son wakes up in 4 hours.
Yeah, our son gets up pretty soon, so she needs to get to bed, and I need to get to bed as well. So we're gonna end it there. I guess tomorrow we'll try to watch the final 2 episodes. But we're both psyched. I'm definitely psyched. I'm loving it. It's fantastic, and I'm a huge fan of the original series. And I think this is just doing a fantastic job of picking up, again, not where things left off, of picking up all these years later. And I like that they did that too. I like that it's all these, how many years later is it now?
Well, Luke and Lorelai have been together for, what, she said 9 years?
Something like that?
It's got to be at least, 5 to 6 years later.
Something like that. It's all these years later. And I like that. I think that was a really good direction to go. And it really does truly feel like they've picked up after all these years later. And they do a good job of explaining things that happened kind of in that little time period there, which is great. And a little spoiler alert as well. Luke and Lorelai are not married. I was wondering if they were going to be, or what happened there. Apparently they're not. They're just living together. So, but they're hinting at maybe there's still the talk of why aren't they married yet. So I'm curious to see where that's going to go. This is great. I'm really loving it. I think it's fantastic. And I really want to see where the next 2 episodes go. And hopefully they do a better job ending this little mini series than they did the original series.
Spoiler alert, I hear they don't.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What, they're going to end it on another cliffhanger or something?
People have been complaining already. I'm still excited. I want to see what they do with it.
That's great, because for all these years now, I've been extremely pissed that we had how many seasons? 7 seasons of Gilmore Girls, which was fantastic, and the last season they just ended on a complete cliffhanger and just, I don't want to say ruined the series, but just made me so angry at the end. Like I wanted to be happy at the end, and I was instead so angry. I don't want to be angry again at the end of this because I'm loving it so far.
Should have told you.
That kind of really bums me out. What are they thinking? Why would they do that?
Maybe they want to keep it open for more.
Maybe we'll get a second year in the life.
Yeah.
I hope, because if they end this on a cliffhanger and they're done with it there. I mean, you think they're maybe trying to make a series out of it? Maybe. I hope.
Netflix series.
Sounds good to me.
I'd like it.
As long as you're not just gonna end it on a cliffhanger and be like, oh, that's it. Sorry, we're gonna screw you over again. Anyway, all right. So again, that is it. We'll finish the next 2 episodes. Hopefully tomorrow. That is the plan. But again, as of now, I'm loving it. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of the original series. It's definitely worth checking out. And I'm guessing you would agree.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, well, she's going to get to bed, and I'm going to show you the few things I picked up today. Okay, so not too much to show you guys today, as I really had no plans on doing any hunting whatsoever. Yes, I knew I was going to go to Target because I had some things I need to pick up to ship down to Walt Disney World, but with that being said, I was just there on Thursday. I know all the deals that were going on. I knew what they had, so I really wasn't planning on doing any hunting there. Of course, I was gonna look. I have to look, but I pretty much assumed I wasn't going to find anything. But I had some Shopkick points. In fact, I have a ton of Shopkick points thanks to the last 2 days. Thursday and Friday were absolutely amazing for Shopkick. If you guys don't use Shopkick, you missed out. Everybody was having 200 walk-in kicks, which meant you simply walk into Best Buy, 200 points. You walk into Walmart, 200 points. Target, 200 points. Like Abercrombie & Fitch, TJ Maxx. I mean, you name it. Everybody who has walk-in points was having 200 walk-in points for 2 days straight. That meant if you went to Best Buy twice, you got 400 points. It was amazing. I was just racking up the points like crazy. So I used only some of them towards this. I ended up grabbing Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders. Now, as I did mention to you guys, I have seen this. When you guys sent me a digital copy, thank you very much. But as I mentioned, I wasn't a huge fan of this. I thought it was just kind of okay, very mediocre. Didn't really go in any kind of a direction I really wanted it to go, and it kind of missed the points I would have liked for it to have hit. But, I mean, it wasn't horrible, and it's an animated Batman movie, so I have to own it. I have all the rest of them. I'm not going to skip out on this one. This one has to be in the collection as well. Now, will I ever watch this movie again? I'm going to fully admit, probably not, which is why I was perfectly happy having it on DVD. This was not a movie I had to get on Blu-ray. A lot of the animated Batman movies I really do want to have in high definition because they're great. I'm going to watch them over and over and over again. This one, I can't really say I'll ever check out again because it was just, in my opinion, mediocre. Now, I know a lot of you guys liked it, and that's awesome. If you guys enjoy this movie, more power to you. For me, it just wasn't my type of Batman movie. But still, it was okay, and it's an animated Batman movie. I had to get it, and I ended up picking it up for only, I think I paid under $5 for this. So it was a good deal, and yeah, DVD, I'm fine with that. But this I'm really excited about, and yeah, you're going to laugh at me. I'm more excited about what I'm about to show you than I am a Batman movie. The Cabbage Patch Kids First Christmas for only $2.66. I pretty much chalked this DVD up to never owning it. I just kind of assumed I'm never going to pick this one up. Yes, some of you guys are probably going to say, oh, this website has it for only yada, yada, yada. Okay, fine. Maybe they did. But I don't really like to buy stuff offline all that much. I'm not really that type of person. I like to go out and hunt things down. Every now and then I will order stuff offline. So maybe this was cheap online. I don't know, but I'm pretty excited to come across it out in the wild. This is why I hunt so much out in the wild, because it's the thrill of the hunt. It's so yeah, anybody could just order something offline. Me, I like to track this stuff down. And this is why you always, always, always check the clearance section at your local Target. Even if you were just there yesterday, I don't care. You go back in today, check it. There might be something new. A lot of times what they do is they take stuff like this that was probably an online item. In fact, does it say that? Yes, online item. And they take this stuff, they're not going to sell in the stores because they don't sell in the stores. They'll mark it down dirt cheap, throw it in the clearance section, and you get yourself an awesome deal on something that they only sell online. $2.66 for this was an absolute steal. So excited to finally have this on DVD. Now, I do have the original VHS release here, which is pretty cool, but I can finally put this one to rest, which, as you can see, it's definitely seen better days. Definitely been used a few times. I think a dog got to it or something like that. Now I have it on DVD. That is great. So yeah, again, I mean, obviously brand new factory sealed. Just amazing to come across a copy of this, and for so incredibly cheap. That was fantastic. What did they want for this? They were originally asking $15.69 for this. So they're actually asking a little bit, well, a lot bit more than I would have been happy paying. So yeah, $2.66 for this. Just an amazing deal. Very, very, very excited. And again, just to show you, always check the clearance section of your local Targets. You never know what you might find. You might find some awesomeness like this. I found some really, really good deals in those clearance sections over the last few years. So awesome. So yeah, 2 titles today, and I paid under $10 for all this. What, maybe like $7, probably maybe total for all this. I mean, that's fantastic. So I had no plans on hunting. Ended up picking up some pretty cool stuff. I mean, this especially. I know, Batman's awesome, but this is really cool. I'm so excited. So that was it. So yeah, interesting day. You know, time spent out with my family, just doing a small amount of hunting and coming home and watching the first 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls. By the way, those episodes are an hour and a half long. That's why we only made it through 2. It's like watching each episode's like a movie in and of itself, which is fantastic. I'm actually loving that. So so a very interesting and fun day, and I'm looking forward to finishing up Gilmore Girls tomorrow, because as of now, I'm loving it. I really want to see where it goes, although the wife just told me she heard it ends on like another cliffhanger, just ends poorly or something like that, which really has me kind of bummed out, but we'll see where it goes. I'll let you guys know what I think of that tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. That is the plan anyway. We actually planned on watching this like a day ago, so we're already a day behind. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but we are going to try to finish it tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it when I do that. So, okay, I know I'm rambling on now. I probably sound like crap. My throat is killing me. I definitely have a cold. It's been just I need sleep. It's been just a crazy last few days. I've been staying up way too late the past few days, and that's not really helping my cold at all, and not helping the fact that I'm insanely tired. So I really do need to edit this video and then get to bed as soon as possible. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness, well, I'm not wearing a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, but if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of those. And finally, if you'd like to support new content, just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way every single day, then head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where the simple donation of $1 or as much as you like really does go a long way. All goes right back into these videos and gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So again, I need some sleep. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all on my last day of this 4-day weekend. Work starts again. But you know what? Disney, very soon. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.